Hey guys, yes, my US F1 student visa has expired, and you know what that means. See you in a bit. So guys, welcome back to my channel. So yes, my US F1 student visa expired on the 29th of October 2020. And you people will be wondering, Valeen, you're an international student, you're a graduate student in the US, you have not graduated, because if we've not seen like your graduation video or post on social media to those who are following me on social media. So how come your student visa has expired? Is that even possible? Yes, 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 it is possible. Now, in Nigeria, when you go for your visa interview, I made a video where I shared my experience, how my visa interview went down. So if you haven't seen that video, please do well to watch that video, okay? So when you go for your visa interview in Nigeria, most times, in fact all the times, if it is different, please let me know down below, because in my opinion, most times, all the time, you are given visa for 2 years. Like if it's a master's program, you are given that 2 years visa for the duration of your program. I have two friends that are from Nepal. They told me that their visa was for 5 years, even though they were coming to the United States of America for masters. So if you are someone who is already an international student, if you're an Indian or anything like that, please let me know in the comment section how many years visa are you given if you're coming for your masters. Because for me, I was given 2 years, and all the Nigerians that I know that came here for their masters were given 2 years visa. So now when they give you that 2 years visa, it starts counting from the day that it was issued. So mine was, guys, this is my international passport, and my visa also, this is where it was stamped. So mine was issued on the 10th of October 2018. So that's exactly 2 years. So even if your program is for 2 years, it starts counting from when you are issued that visa, which means that if you're an international student, aspiring international student, this is for you now. When you want to go for your US visa, please choose, some time close to, not too far, not too close to when, your program is to start, so that it doesn't start counting. Because my visa was issued October, but then I traveled in December. Do you understand? I traveled December 28th. So October, let's say October is gone, November, December. So the whole 2 months. So that's why I'm still like, it's expiring now and I graduate. I still need 2 more months, to be in the United States of America, because my program is still very much, active. So when it was close to my expiration date, like I remember that 3 months ago, or like maybe 4 months ago, like when I think before the pandemic started or something, I reached out to my international office and I was telling them, oh, my visa is expired, what can I do? So I think they asked me to call my embassy, and I called my embassy. See, they thought that I meant my Nigerian passport has expired. They did not understand that I meant that my visa has expired. So when I called the embassy, they corrected me and told me that, oh, they are not the people in charge of American visa. I need to speak to my school again. So when I spoke to my school, it was then they now realized that, oh, I was talking about my visa. And so they told me that for me to get a new visa, or that I have to go back to my home country. So what happens is, for any visa category, once your visa expires in the United States of America, for it to be renewed, most times you have to go to your home country or a third country. Now, a third country is any country that, apart from the United States. So you can go to Canada. I can go to Canada to get my visa renewed, or I can go back to my home country. But most times they advise you to go back to your home country. So when I thought about it, I'm like, and when that happened, Nigeria was already in, having that travel ban. President Trump has already, included Nigeria amongst the countries that were not supposed to be coming. I think Nigeria, Myanmar, and, I think about 3 countries or so. Nigeria was one of them. So I'm like, wow, going back to Nigeria now. So imagine me going back to Nigeria to apply for my visa again. It means everything. I have to do everything all over again. And the reason why I was skeptical about that was the fact that we were already having that travel ban on Nigeria, as it were. So I wasn't comfortable with that. So when I spoke to my international office, they told me that, okay, I can still technically be in the United States of America legally, because on my I-20, it is stated that I graduate in December. So even if my visa expires like in October, that I legally I'm still, like going by the law, like I'm not violating any law or anything like that. And so they would advise me not to go to my home country to get my visa approved or anything like that, because during the spring I was still in session. Spring ended in April, early May. So imagine me traveling. It wasn't just possible. And even if I travel, what if the big question was, what if my visa was denied? And yes, people will be saying, oh, how can they deny you your visa when you are still a student? Yes, technically I have an edge because I'm still a student, but you can still be denied. So nothing is set in stone. You have to go all over again, like a new person all over again. So if you're somebody that you have been doing bad things in the abroad, so you now think and your visa expires and you now go back to your home country, that can definitely tell on you. So that's why I advise you that whenever you get that visa and wherever you're sent, Canada, Europe, US, please abide by the laws, because you never know what might take you back or make you want to go through the whole process again, and then they'll now begin to discover things that would affect your stay. Please just abide by the laws. So yes, I wasn't willing to take that chances of, not because I had any bad thing like that. No, I've been playing by the books. But it's just that for the fact that Nigeria was already in that travel ban, I didn't want to take that risk because I just did not want to be in that space. Okay. Also, when this pandemic started, they allowed students to go back to their home country and continue with their program online. I did not also want to do that because I just don't want to be there and my visa expires and I'm not allowed back in. I keep telling myself that before I come to Nigeria again to visit or anything, I need to have my certificate because that's what brought me here. So yes, people were asking, finally when it was stated that, when I got that advice from my international office that technically, which is the truth, I am still playing by the books. I'm legally, bound to be in the US because on my I-20, it is stated that I graduate in December. That actually made me feel very okay, feel very good. Like I became at rest. I was at rest because it's worrisome to know that your visa has expired. In fact, because once your visa expires, you have no business here. The next thing is for you to go back to your home country, because if there's no other legal document keeping you in the States, then you become illegal, and that's a problem for you. Even if they don't catch you today, they'll catch you sometime in the future. So you don't want to find yourself in that situation. So I was just happy that I have that going for me. I have my I-20 going for me, and so when I graduate, then it will now look like, okay, what then happens? And another thing with my visa expiring, which the international office talks to me about, which is one thing I keep saying on this channel, that please, whenever you're in that position of confusion or doubt or anything like that, always consult your international office. Always let them know what your problems are. Always speak to them. Anything, there's no shyness. It is your money. You rather speak and get help than not speak and still be in trouble. Do you understand? So I always speak to them. Like if I'm having issues or doubts or confusion, I speak to them. So they told me that the only thing that would happen is once my visa expires, which it did 2 days ago, it means that I cannot leave. Is it 2 days? Today is 30th now or 31st. What is going on? Okay, so today, 2 days ago. So when your visa expires, it means that you cannot travel outside of the United States of America or outside of that country that you have been, because the moment you travel, the moment you leave that country, you need to reapply for a new visa to be let back in. So I was having this plan of traveling to Canada or going here, going there. Pandemic happened, I knew that one was out. Then even if there was no pandemic, the moment my visa expired 2 days ago, it means right now I can't travel outside of the United States of America because I don't have a visa. If I do that, then I need to reapply again in that country that I have gone to, or maybe go back to my home country, which is the case most times, for you to get your visa. So that's it. My visa is expired, but there are things that you can do here to actually, stay in the country. For instance, let's say you started your master's program and your master's was supposed to be for 2 years, and in 2 years you just discovered that you're not able to finish that master's program for some reasons that nobody can control. Maybe something happened back home, either it's financial issues or you are somebody doing research, because I have a friend right now who's doing research, but she needed more time, okay? Or there's this course that we were supposed to take, but because like for me, I almost chose to graduate in the spring, because there's this course I'm supposed to take that is needed for my track to graduate, and I just so wanted to, I didn't want to take another substitute course for it. And so I went to the international office, I think a couple of times, to just let them know that if I might not graduate in fall, I might graduate in spring. They were like, okay, if they cannot give me an alternative, I should come back. And then what they will have to do is to update my record and let them know. You need to tell them the reason why. I mean, it's not my problem, because when you come to the United States or any country outside of your home country, most times there are courses that are offered in the fall that you will not see in the spring. See, I spoke about this at length in my video where I talked about, the differences between the fall semester and the spring semester. If you have not seen that video, please kindly click on this link when you are done watching this video to watch that video, because I explained everything. There are courses that you see in the fall and not see in the spring. Do you understand? So I had that problem. Like, there's this course that is only offered in the spring, and I'm like, okay, since I needed to graduate, I have to wait till spring to take that course and graduate. But my department gave me an alternative. So I'm like, if I wait till spring, I might pay more money, another money for tuition, and I'll also pay for living expenses. Imagine being in the like January, February, March, April, May, 5 more months of living expenses just because of one course. Man, I had to count it, and my sponsor was like, you have to graduate in this fall. So that's why I'm graduating this fall. So if you have a reason why you are unable to graduate, within that duration that was stated in your I-20, you have that opportunity to go to your international office, explain to them what the reasons are, and then they will update your record, and so you can't stay. They will not give you a new I-20. They will issue a new I-20 to you. That way you can be legally, you can be a legal, should I call you, non-immigrant in the United States of America. So that's it, guys. So I hope this video, even though it was like a bad news, yes, I'm still able to stay here. So those of you asking, are you coming back to Nigeria? Yes, I'm coming to visit Nigeria, but I don't know when. But it's not like I'm coming because they have pursued me. No, nobody is sending me away. When your visa expires, that's why you always need to keep checking, when was your visa issued, when is it supposed to expire. Always check, because most times people forget. Before they realize it has already expired and they are in trouble. So please, the essence of me making my videos or even sharing things that I am not supposed to share like this, because sometimes these are sensitive things that you're not really supposed to talk about, but I talk about these things so that you are well informed, you are well educated, you are, when it happens to you, you know that you're not alone. You don't feel like, oh, the world has come to an end. No, you know what to do. So guys, that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a huge like, subscribe. Don't leave without subscribing, because subscription is free, and also it will help me. And if you know that there's someone that will find this information very useful, please also share this video with family and friends, because it will also help me again, and it will encourage me. I love reading your comments. Your comments actually motivate me, and I see people who are like checking up on me via the comment section. Guys, I love that a lot, so keep doing it. Please leave a comment today. What did you learn from this video? If you're an aspiring international student, what did you learn? If you are already an international student, what have you learned? If you are friends, family, what also did you learn? Let me know in the comment section. To my Indian subscribers, please comment down below, because I like to know you by name and get to know you personally. If you are from any country that I didn't mention, please let me know. Kenya, Cameroon, South Africa, Nigeria, United States, Canada, let me know. Write your countries down below. And yes, this is all I have to say in this video, and I hope you liked it. Please guys, do you like the new lightning going on there? Let me know. I made that for you. This is our celebrity light, by the way, but this is the new celebrity light, so we have 2 celebrity lights going on. I just like the fact that whenever I have it on, it changes everything. Like everything becomes fine. It just changes everything. So imagine I can turn it off from here while I'm sitting. So I'll use my remote control to turn it off. So see what's gonna happen. That's it, it's off. Let me turn it on. It's on. So let me change it, like play around with the lightning setup there. See, it's blinking. I'm changing it again. It's blinking differently. See, that is faster. That's also, so let me leave it where it was before. So that's where it was before. So guys, let me know if you like the new lightning, the new setup, everything. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye guys.